Stocks sell off right into major support. Time to buy or get out of the way. This is technical analysis of the stock market's update and forecast for Friday, July 24th, 2020. We're going to start by taking a look at the S&P 500 index. This is the 1 hour chart where each bar represents 1 hour of trading activity. As you can see, we had quite the sell-off today. The Nasdaq sold off over 2.5%. The Dow and the S&P 500 were down about 1.2% each. Now, the sell-off actually brought us right into value. As you can see, this trend line that we have here, this horizontal trend line of resistance, right here at about the close of 32.35 is where we closed today. And it's sitting at major support. What was resistance became support. We've also got this green trend line here that goes all the way back to June 26th, where we hit it once, we hit it again on July 14th, and then today we hit it once again. This is an area that we could bounce from. Also, this island reversal pattern that happened in mid-June, right about here, is still in play as we're still sitting above that key level of area. As you can see, we came down today and tapped right into the top part of that island reversal. That was a bearish sign when that happened. But the fact is we are still sitting above it now. We broke out of it on Monday, and the moving averages are still sloping up. So at this time, the stock market is still bullish. I know a lot of people said that today's market action indicates that the market is rolling over and it's time to sell. But I disagree. In fact, we can't really say that we're in a downtrend until we see lower highs and lower lows. We're still seeing higher highs and higher lows. Taking a look at the Dow Jones Industrial average, we're still within this upward sloping channel. On the IWM, the Russell 2000, let's pull back a little bit. Ever since we had the March lows, we've been in this upward sloping channel that you see here in red. We dipped below it for a little bit, but now looks like we're trying to get back above it. On the short term, 1 hour chart, we see that we've broken out of this pennant, and then we're trading higher with higher highs and higher lows. The Nasdaq had a big sell-off today, but is still sitting above major support in several different areas and is still within this upward sloping channel. So at this point, I wouldn't get short any of these indexes until you start to see lower highs and lower lows. That's just the way you trade a trend. Now the VIX has popped up today. We are up to 26. However, the VIX term structure still shows that we're in contango, with a 5.45% difference between the first and the second month's VIX futures contracts. Whenever the VIX futures contracts are in contango, that is considered a bullish sign for the stocks. The economic calendar for Friday shows that new home sales are going to come in at 10 a.m. Eastern. And the other thing we need to keep an eye out for is manufacturing PMI 945 Eastern time. So we know that the large cap stocks are really the ones that are controlling this market right now. Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Facebook. So how are their individual charts looking? Because once you see a breakdown in these charts, it could signify a change in direction in the overall market. This is the one I'm looking at today. Apple is interesting because we did break below the upward sloping channel. However, we're still sitting above this key level of support. Amazon, how's that one looking? Still looking bullish, still above the upward sloping trend line. We've got a lower high, but we haven't seen a lower low yet. So we're going to keep an eye on this and see which way it breaks. That's a word of caution as well. Microsoft, same thing. We've got a lower high, but we don't have a lower low yet. However, the overall trend is still intact. Google, take it all the way back to March 23rd. We're still in this uptrend, and we're still sitting above major support levels. So that chart looks okay. Facebook, this chart looks okay too. We're consolidating a lot, but we haven't broken down. All right, folks, that's where we stand in the stock market right now. Do you think we're going to break this major area of support? You think we're going up from here, or do you think we're on our way down? Leave me a note in the comments section. I'd like to hear your opinion. Also, hit a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks and have a great day.